We are currently stuck in Baja because the borders are closed for tourists, but actually we chose to be stuck here.
Yeah, we were travelling around with a group of guys we met at a Vanlife app gathering, and we were with them for about 3 weeks. And last Friday we started getting news that the border to America was shutting on Saturday. Now those people decided to head back up to the States, where they felt it would be better for them to oversee their current isolation. We weren't as convinced that we would be able to get there.
We're obviously not American citizens, so it's kind of different rules for us. We personally think that here is, if it really all does go downhill, this is better. So we might be stuck here, we don't know how long for, but we're right next to the sea. We're camped on a beach right now, so we have the sea, which is a really useful resource in terms of everything really, like staying cool and fishing and all of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're close to a local town at the moment. All of the grocery stores still have produce. That all-important toilet roll that you're all missing back home and in the States.
Yeah, it's still here. There's loads of local farmland growing produce around here, so we think it's kind of unlikely that everything's going to run out. There's springs in the mountains, and there's like a constant water source as well, so we felt kind of pretty good about staying here. Like going back into America, we wrote a list of like pros and cons, and
yeah, the negatives way outweigh the positives.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense for us, so we're gonna hole up here for however long that is.
Monitor the situation. Amy's just had a minor procedure to be spayed, and she's recovering right now. Hopefully she'll be back on her feet by the morning.
Yeah, you can follow how we survive the apocalypse down here.
Oh no.
Our sliding door hinge snapped this morning, and we're in La Paz, and we found kind of a scrapyard. It's like a police vehicle seizure thing. They have 3 bays in there, and we spoke to the guy, but he won't let us buy a part. So now we're trying to find somewhere else.
We found a VW garage. We're not sure whether they have a part. They might be able to order it in. As always, it's a Friday, and Ruby has decided to busy fit.
So we've bungee corded the door on right now. Yay.
What we got?
We found a part.
In La Paz.
Yeah, there's this shop here, Geraldo's VWs. Turned up earlier and it was sharp.
See.
It was 280 pesos for this part.
Less than £10.
Less than a tenner. I paid like 30 quid for this one in England second hand.
Woo!
Go Mexico. Ready?
So what's in there?
This is a inflatable kayak
For
the end of the world, along with the fishing rod that neither of us really know how to use, also for the apocalypse.
Shortly after the US border closure, Mexico started implementing its own COVID restrictions to try and stop the spread of the virus. We decided it'd be in our best interests to leave the town and head out into the mountains to try and isolate. We were there one night until health officials with some police came and told us to leave the area immediately.
Public beaches and national parklands are now shut for camping. We were getting a bit worried actually, running out of options of what to do, messaging people for a bit of land to stay on. And luckily we stumbled across something yesterday afternoon, which are these palapa huts behind me. We met the owner and asked if we could park in the grounds, and thankfully he said yes. We're currently filling up with water. We're doing the lovely job of cleaning the compost toilet, and we're recharging our batteries off mains, reconditioning them to get them ready to live more isolated. I thought I'd take the time to show you our composting toilet, seeing as it's now currently tidy. We use one called Nature's Head, which is quite compact, small enough to get into Ruby. It's quite smart. It has a bottle here which the wee goes in, and a separate box there for the poop. Stir it occasionally. It's got a fan which helps dry it out and remove the bad smells, and then yeah, you empty it and go again. Quite nifty. We stayed a night at a building site that was found by our new friends Thompsons. It wasn't the best place to stay. We had a lot of people staring at us, wondering who these weird people in a VW are. So we decided to move north of Todos Santos and find a beach spot. As you can see, I've got the sea behind me. There's no one else around other than two campers just over there. We did have some Mexicans turn up, and they basically confirmed we could stay here and we were allowed to go into town. We've stocked up on lots of water and juice. We got lots of food items as well, and we're going to try and wait it out here as long as possible and see what happens in the next coming weeks.
Although we'd been given permission to stay on the spot by health officials, the police turned up next day and told us to leave.
Yeah, our Instagram's been lagging recently. These are quite cool.
So we tried to hide away in Punta Lobos in an abandoned hotel building, which was our last free option, and the hotel manager just came and threw us out. So we've decided to follow our new German friends into the mountains. They found a desert rancho, which we know is open, and the owner's letting people stay during COVID. So we're going to go and try that.
Tom and the ranch also gave Amy some time to brush up on her hide and seek skills.
Butter's burning good, yeah.
Yeah, I think the wood is shit. Foil's clearly the way to go.
Although we really enjoyed our time on the ranch, we were still hunting for a free camp spot. We found a great looking one on Overlander, which had its own water source. The only problem was we had to drive down the riverbed to get there. overheat if the fans were working. It's probably full of sand. Yeah. It's full of sand.
Our engine is so hot right now.
Oh, it's beautiful. Did you see the palm trees up there? I don't want to fry our engine for the sake of it. It was very hot. Yeah, baby. Ooh. Come on, you can do it. Yeah. We had only been at the waterfall one night when the owners of the property turned up and told us to leave.
Carson and Steffi decided they would be better off alone, so set off to find an isolated spot. So this was our camp for 2 nights.
Although we had driven there, we were now really stuck, so it was lucky that Hanno and Kiki stuck around to tow us out with their camper, Bruno.